My name is Jameson with Cooper Fleet Services. Today is April 9th, 2021, and this is recent automotive news. GM had a full press release for their new Hummer EV. It's going to be under the GMC branding this time. GM has also announced plans for a 100% electric Silverado by 2023. The president of General Motors is touting a 400-mile range on this Silverado, so look out for that. Ford will not be shutting down their facilities this year for their annual summer shutdowns. This is usually done between model years, and it's when the facilities get retooled and repaired. Ford is saying that employees can still request time off through the UAW, and they're greatly appreciative of the flexibility of their employees. GM is restarting 1,500 truck production at the Wentzville, Missouri plant, but at the same time they're pausing or limiting output at 6 other facilities. Some of these facilities include Spring Hill, Tennessee, Lansing Delta, and Lansing Grand River. GM's dealers' current inventory is down almost 50% from last year as the chip shortage is still running rampant. The head of the EPA, Michael Regan, announced that there will be new emissions regulations coming into effect in July. Although the details have not been released, I do expect that they are going to be much more aggressive regulations, more in line with Joe Biden's climate change policy. The new $2 trillion infrastructure plan is said to include $100 billion in EV incentives to consumers to buy electric vehicles. It also has $15 billion set aside for 500,000 new charging stations to be put in. Biden aides will be holding a meeting on the current automotive supply chain issues on April 12th. The meeting is said to include chip makers and automotive executives from GM, Ford, and other large auto manufacturers. The auto industry is pushing for federal regulation to help them out of the current situation. Toyota is selling automated driving technology in Japan. This is a level 2 system, which basically means that it's allowed to change lanes and actually pass vehicles on the highway. This is only being released in the Lexus LS and Toyota Mirai models, and only in Japan, but the technology was designed to be utilized everywhere. Renesas will resume production at their chip manufacturing facility in eastern Japan that caught fire by April 19th. The fire took place on March 19th, and original estimates said it would be June before the facility was back up and running. The rally behind Renesas to get them the support they needed to reopen seems to have worked, and it was only a 30-day turn. Jameson's Soapbox this week is going to be about dealerships' stairstep bonus plans from manufacturers. Nissan recently ended their stairstep volume bonus plan for dealers. The former CEO of Nissan, Carlos Ghosn, seems to be credited with the creation of this controversial practice. The program was changed because the Nissan dealers complained the manufacturer set unrealistic monthly, quarterly, and annual goals. This in turn led to dealerships deeply discounting vehicles, which led to reduced resale value and damaged the brand's reputation. What I find ironic is that nowhere in the articles that I was reading about Nissan was anyone mentioning any of the other auto manufacturers that do this exact same practice. In my experience, it seems to be commonplace among the auto industry. Manufacturers are throwing billions of dollars in incentives for dealerships to devalue themselves in hopes of hitting the next tier level. I don't know if that's necessarily a great practice. That's been it for automotive news this week. If you like content like this, check out our website at www.cooperfleetservices.com. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and stay safe.